Hello guys, I am Naga Prasad and welcome to the channel. You are a physicist. Introducing Albert to you.
Hello guys.
Albert is an imaginary listener of our sessions. He will listen throughout our sessions with us and he will ask any doubts in between the sessions if he had one. So we have to solve Albert's doubts. Okay, Albert will return if he had any doubt. Until then, bye bye Albert. So this is the series of NCERT Mathematics Class 12. In this series we are going to cover the chapters and topics in the NCERT Mathematics Class 12 book. Today we are going to see chapter 1 Relations and Functions. Under this chapter we are going to see the section 1.1 introduction section today. As it's an introduction section, it would be like a recall of what you have studied in the 11th standard on the topic of relations and functions. Okay, first relation. So what is a relation? A relation from a set A to a set B is any subset of Cartesian product A cross B, which means if we have a set A and a set B, if we took the Cartesian product A cross B of the set, the relation would be a subset of this A cross B set. So it would be like a random subset like R is equal to 1 comma A, 2 comma B, 3 comma A, which is picked up from the A cross B set. This is the definition of the relation. A relation of from a set A to a set B is any subset of the Cartesian product A cross B, which means the subset of the A cross B should be the relation here. Okay, function. A function is a special type of relation in which every element of the domain is associated with exactly one element of the codomain. For example, we can see f is equal to 1 comma a, 2 comma b, 3 comma a. Here, every domain is associated with the codomain. Domain 1 is associated with a, 2 is associated with b, 3 is associated with a, and it's a function. It's called as a function. So, example for not a function. Here, the domain 1 is associated with uh, two two codomains A and B. So a domain should have only associated codomain. It should not be assigned to two codomain. So it's considered as not a function. To understand it clearly, we can see this functions. For a function, it should be one to one. It can be one to one. A to x, b to y, c to z. A B C is domain. X Y Z is a codomain. Where many to one is also allowed. A and B can match to a same codomain. Two domains can match to a same codomain. It's not a matter. It's a only it could be a not function when one domain is matched to two or more codomains, which is one to many. Many to many is also as usual non-function. Okay, domain. Now what's the domain? The domain is the set of all possible input values. Input values means in this set A B C is the input value, and then set B is the associated allocated or a value of output. So the input value ABC is called as a domain. And codomain, if 1 2 3 4 is a allocated value, the codomain is the set in which the outputs are expected to lie. So this is the set which can be the outputs. It's a natural numbers. We can say that all natural numbers are the output set. So in this particular part, codomain is equal to 1 2 3 4 because we have only 1 2 3 4 these four numbers in the output. So range. The range is a set of actual output values obtained. So every number in the set B is called as a codomain. But which are associated values, the matched values, A is matched to 2, B is matched to 1, C is matched to 3. So these three values, these allocated and three actual output values are the range 1, 2, 3. Okay, types of real valued function. We have seen this in the 11th standard itself. So it's just a recall here. So linear function, if f of x is equal to x without any power, it will be a linear function. So if there's a square function, it would be a curved x squared. So if there's a quadratic function there, it would be a curved graph. Okay, it's a for graph of cubic function x cube, and it's the graph of modulus function. which have only positive output values. It's a graph of reciprocal function where we have the function in the form of fraction like 1 by x. It is the graph of exponential function where we have the e power x function. This is the graph of logarithmic function where we use ln and log in the function values, f of x values. Okay, it's a square root function. We have square root as usual. It is the graph of the square root function. Okay, sine function. It will look like a sine wave when we do a function with sine x, f of x equals sine x. So it's a cos wave. We have cosine function here. And then also a tangent function which involves f of x is equal to tan x graph. Okay, it's an example given in the textbook. In which let A be the set of students of class 12 of a school and B be the set of students of class 11 of the same school. Then some of the examples of relation from A to B are, first relation they are giving that A comma B belongs to A cross B, a brother of B. In this they are meaning that uh, A is a brother of B, which means if there may be a chance of a student being a brother of class class 11 to the class 12. This is the function here. So there can be a sisters too, which is the two mean there are siblings from each class. From each class there is a siblings. Okay, and then the age of A is greater than age of B. Okay, which means that the age of a student in class A may be greater than the age of a student in class B. It's given as a function. Also, total marks obtained by A in a final exam is less than the total marks obtained by B in the final examination. Where a student in this function, where a student is obtained only low marks than the student in the B class, which is the class 11. Okay, also there's a function like there may be a chance of a student from a class 11 and student from class 12 or set A and B will live in a same locality. Okay, however, abstracting from this, we define mathematically a relation R from A to B as an arbitrary subset of A cross B. As we saw earlier, the relation would be a subset of A cross B. So we can denote that subset as A comma B. Like we denoted in the 4 to 5 cases before, it's called A comma B is a subset of A and B. Okay, so we can denote it like A comma B belongs to R. So that's all about the introduction. In this chapter we are going to study what different types of relations and functions, composition of functions, invertible functions, binary operations. We will see and discuss about these topics in the future videos. Until then, bye bye.